All right, so what's up, guys? What's up? This is me. This is me trying to be, not trying, being successful at it, being creative in some way, shape, or form. So I guess I'll start out with why I'm doing this and what this is. So this is my intro to my podcast. I've been struggling, I guess, with trying to create something productive and something that is satisfying, I guess, or fulfilling and impactful in the long term to me, outside of yeah, that's kind of what it is. In general, I think the biggest. It's funny because like when you grow up, it's like, oh, well, go to school, go get a job, go do this and that. You do all that, it's great. You get all that. It's just like, now what? And I'm kind of like, this is my response essentially to the now what. This is kind of what I'm doing. So this isn't the only thing I want to do. There's a couple other things I want to pursue, a couple other things I want to try out. And the best thing about it is the fact that it's like, well, thank God I'm not expected to have all the answers yet, because I won't know. I'll probably do this, and then 2 months later I might end up saying, heck no, I wish I never tried this. This is actually the stupidest thing ever. I could very much so see that happening. Not with this necessarily, but just in general, like with things I try. I know it's probably gonna end up being like, why am I even doing this? I know it's gonna happen. And that's just part of life, trial and error. I mean, you don't know until you try it. So this is me trying it. I want to have some topics set up, but I feel like, I don't want anything to prolong me doing this. So this is the intro. Let me not get ahead of myself. Probably will reference Drake as much as I can. It's not a lot, or sometimes, or as much as I can. I will find a way to put Drake in there. He never had a lyric that said "find a way." I was trying to think of one. Yeah. Most of the time it's will be some lyric that I thought of. But yeah. So this is the intro. So and we'll see where it goes. I just wanted to go ahead and get on here, record, and do something. Because I think, and I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable doing this. There's nothing I wanted to point out. It's like, this is not a normal thing for me. It feels pretty darn awful. Actually, it feels like I'm wasting my time trying to be something bigger than myself. And it's like, you shouldn't even try to do that. And also just feels like weird, because it's like, well, shouldn't you be studying? Like, don't you think that's more useful? That's what it is mainly. It's just a feeling of like, I should be studying, or I should be doing something else. So this is me kind of trying to be completely blatantly honest with my situation as far as where I am, why I'm doing this, and where I plan to go with it. Ideally, this just becomes something I continue to do in an attempt to be more free daily, I should say be more free, be more of myself, be more characteristic of myself on a daily, really constant basis. Because if I can kind of get past the wall of, oh, I'm posting this on social media, I'm doing this with a very large audience, good or bad reaction, it just is what it is. I'm hoping I can continue to do it on a daily basis in person, because in person it kind of becomes a maybe not. I really can't gauge when or when not, why or not I do or don't do it, why I'm not of myself 100% of the time. So I guess doing it online may be a little bit easier for me to kind of try it out and tap into it, because it requires consistency, I guess. In person I can kind of maybe, I don't know, go off and on with it, I guess. I'm not too sure, actually. That's kind of something to think about. Anyway, yeah, this is the intro. Let me not get ahead of myself. I didn't have a topic today. I guess the topic was the intro was the topic, and that's just the way it is, man. I'll probably have not next week, whenever I do it next, gotta be more frequent than next week. That'll be probably the actual beginning. But right at 5 minutes and 3, 2,